Hello there, friends and family. Welcome back to Nanaaba's Kitchen. We are presenting a series of recipes that are inspired by my African heritage, with the main ingredient being black-eyed beans or black-eyed peas. We're going to learn how to transform this beautiful ingredient in preparing several different dishes. So stay with me and let's get cooking.
All right, friends, I am just so ecstatic to present tumbani to you. It is a vegan, vegetarian, gluten-free, just healthy dish that ranges from the northern part of Ghana, and it's one of my husband's favorite dishes. So I have a cup full of black-eyed beans, and it's dry, and I have half a tablespoonful of baking soda, which is going to bring a fluffiness and airiness to the steamed dish. I have salt and pepper, crushed black pepper, and the amount is per your preference. I have 2 scallions, sliced thinly, scallions or spring onions. We're going to fry these till crunchy, and we're going to use it as a garnish in the end. I have a tablespoonful of vegan shitor, and then a video is coming up on that pretty shortly, so stay tuned. And I have 2 shallot onions sliced thinly. We're going to fry this with the chilies until it's caramelized, and we're going to incorporate it in our batter. So that's the chilies, and it's just 1 serrano red chili that's been cut up, and then I also have 1 Roma tomato. Now we're also going to use some water. You can use coconut milk if you have that. I didn't have that on hand, so as your moisture. So here we are going to, the next step is to process these dry beans until we reach a smooth, powdery, floury texture. Okay, so use a really good blender in doing this, or food processor. So there we go. Now we have our bean powder or flour, and now I have incorporated my baking soda and my salt and pepper, and I'm also going to add 1 cup of water. And you might think that's just too much water to get the right consistency, but the beans is dry, and so it is going to swell up and thicken up. Okay, like over 10 minutes you'll see that the texture and the consistency will thicken up right here. See how thicker it has become? So yes, your batter is almost ready. The next step is to fry up our onions and our chilies in this coconut oil and incorporate it in the batter. Now this is optional. This is really not usually how tumbani is prepared. This part here is usually eliminated, but that's my own creative way of introducing more flavor to this steamed dish. So fry it till it's beautifully caramelized, not burnt. It is caramelized, trust me, and that's flavor. So it's gonna bring a sweetness, a really nice, beautiful aroma that's sweet also to the dish. So, and then the inclusion of the extra virgin coconut oil is just, to me, is pure genius, because it brings this sweet Caribbean aroma to the dish, that coconut, because it's extra virgin, it has that coconut taste and flavor as well. So now we're going to start the steaming. I have here some banana leaves. Okay, now what I'm doing is cutting the part of the leaf that is part of the core, and that part makes it really difficult to be pliable, so I just remove that part with my kitchen scissors, so it's easier to work with. Okay, so there you go, it's perfect and ready. So I turn it to the non-shiny part, and I scoop a ladle full of my batter into the leaf, and I am going to fold it into my preferred shape. So here we go. Fold one side on the bottom and overlap the other side. Turn it over towards you and do the same on the top and overlap it, and there you go. Lay it down and finish assembling each one of them, and then the steaming is the next part. All right, so scoop a ladle full in, overlap one side and then the other, and then do the same with the top. Just tack it in and make sure it's nice and tight. Okay, and then once we're done, we're going to steam this in our steamer. All right, now the banana leaves are readily available and stocked at most Mexican and Asian stores. you'll find them in the frozen section, and it's perfect frozen because it's a lot more pliable to work with. Okay, so yeah, after I used it, I still had a whole lot left because they're so cheap. They come a whole bunch of them in a packet, and it's very inexpensive. So I continue to freeze the rest of them, and I'll use them in another dish. So the leaves also impart a really beautiful aroma and also taste flavor profile to the dish. So I love using these leaves, and that's what really is used in making tumbani, or wache leaves, which I do not have available here. I have not found wache leaves anywhere in the States. So all right, the next thing we're doing is frying up our scallions. We're going to use this as a garnish. So the flavor and the aroma has been imparted into our coconut oil, and we're going to continue using that oil. So that's just beautiful. Now my onions have gone in, okay, and I'm going to fry this up until translucent, and I'm going to add my chopped Roma tomato, and then I've also included my vegan shitor. Now if you have regular shitor, totally go for it. I'm only using vegan because my husband is vegan, and this is a dish that he enjoys, so I wanted to make sure that he will be able to eat it. So like I said, a video is coming up on that shortly, so stay tuned. If you're vegan or vegetarian, I think you'll love the shitor. So our tumbani is ready. After 25 minutes, it's perfectly cooked, and you know it's cooked when you touch and press the tumbani in the leaf and it bounces back. Okay, so now let's take a look. Look at that. It rose. Do you realize that it rose? It became a lot fluffier. Look at that. Perfect. And the bits of caramelized onions there, oh my gosh, it is just delicious. Look how fluffy and light this is. That is how you want your tumbani to be, not so dense. Perfect. So now we are plating. And I tell you what, my husband, oh yeah, he went to town on this, all right? He thought this was just perfect. So try this, you'll love it. And it does not get healthier than this, guys. It does not. And it's healthy food can be delicious. And this is a typical example of a healthy dish that is just delicious. It's savory, it has a sweetness to it. It has a beautiful aroma from that coconut oil addition. Just, my children enjoyed it too, and the inclusion of the shitor was just perfect. All right, so there, now we have topped it with our crunchy fried scallions. Try this recipe, guys. It is easy to prepare. The ingredients are easy to find. You will love it and you'll feel great. Thank you so much for watching. Make it a great day and have fun, especially in that kitchen.